Okay, here's a video on how to use Rumble Studio effectively. Okay, if you go to studio.rumble.com, and if you're not part of the beta test program, there, enter your email here and hit join waitlist. They'll send you an email with a link to log in. And then afterwards, this will then be named Studio Home. Click on that. And I already started a video here called testing. Let me enter that. And you can come up to the settings up here and add a thumbnail and edit the stream name and description and what sites you will be sending it out to. So now I'm going to copy a link and send it to my friend Patrick. Now we'll wait for Patrick, and while we're waiting for Patrick, let's turn on our camera. I'm using OBS Virtual Camera. And then you have to come back and click that off, so then now the camera is there. And we have to put the microphone in, and I'm going to use this option here. Come back and uncheck it. And you can tell that your audio is getting into the program by this right here. Now it looks like Patrick is here. Let's see if we can get him in. It doesn't look like his camera is on though.
Okay.
Hey, there we go.
Here we go.
And so what you'll see here is that Patrick has now joined me, and he automatically comes into this screen with both of us on screen because I have it in auto mode. If I had it in auto mode or duo mode, it will be the same unless there are more participants. Now, an interesting thing that we don't know is that if there are, say, 4 participants in here and you had it on duo mode, do you get to pick who the other person is, or does it automatically pick the first 2 that showed up in the room? That's, who knows?
Yeah, we don't know that yet.
But solo is always you, just you in the room. So now, if I could get you, Patrick, to share a screen with us, and that's okay. This, and he has the same controls on his end.
Let me open up maybe something else that could be shared, maybe.
Yeah, if you just open a screen share there, and then make it a video or something that has audio in
it or something.
Now, just to demonstrate, I'm going to show exactly what he sees. When you click on Start Screen Share, you can either share one of these tabs here, which allows you to do one web page or one video. Then choose also share tab audio. That will allow audio to be played. The other way to do it is to share entire screen and then check also share system audio. And when you do that and click on one of these, it will then show up down here below the participants as a screen share source. And then so now when Patrick shares,
you want me to share it now?
Yeah, go ahead and share one now.
Okay,
and
I'm sharing.
See how that shows up down below here. And so now what I'll do is I'll put it on presentation, and when I do that, it switches to me and the web page that he is sharing. Now, if you'll go ahead and play that video, and let's see if we hear the audio from that. I do hear that. If you would, on the video there's a volume right next to the play button there. If you just crank that up, make sure it's good and loud.
Okay, so let me crank it a little bit. It was too low. Came in too low.
Yeah, it was a little low.
Whoa. To be honest, there is no Democrats or Republicans. Very high on my end.
From lobbyists and special interest and ensure post-retirement jobs.
Going the wrong.
Media.
I was going the wrong way first.
Now that does appear to control the volume of the video as well. So
does it?
Yeah. So that's a bugaboo that you're just going to have to deal with this situation. And so I go back to Duo, and even though you have shared that, we're back at Duo, and that
Right.
has you and me on the screen here. Oh, and then of course, okay. So here's that, and then
I
Okay.
mean, you cannot just turn back everybody, you know. But this is getting out of
And
hand.
then-
I understand, and
when you have a video
must,
playing on here, if you want the video to appear solo without you down in the corner, if you want the entire screen filled, then what you should do is come down on the bottom here and just click on your camera to disable it. And look at that. Now we have Patrick.
Yeah.
That's how you do that. Now you have Patrick in there. Isn't that interesting?
Mm.
That's how we have Patrick being the guy, and we just now discovered that. Isn't that interesting? See, mine has priority over that.
Oh, I see.
The host has priority in terms
I
of
see.
sharing that. Just click off of your presentation, like above the screen. Just uncheck that. Go to solo or something like that.
Oh, I see. Let me see if I can do that. I don't think I can control that. No, I can't do it.
Oh, okay.
No.
So I guess I have to do that. So now that has you solo on screen because I
That's
turned my
interesting.
camera off.
Oh, I see.
And so now basically you're the host, and
Yeah.
and you can either use your own presentation, or you could ask me to turn mine back on, and then I could do that.
It's interesting that I thought I had to stop sharing before, but it didn't have an effect. You know what I'm saying?
So
I haven't stopped sharing yet, actually.
So if I turn my camera on, then my presentation and my
Then yours
picture
comes on.
is
Okay.
what it is. So that's very interesting. We're learning about how this works. It would be nice if you had better control over it. Like I could click on Patrick's image down here and have his image be the one at the bottom instead of mine. But that's not how it works.
Yeah.
Now,
and I have no camera control either, or video, or microphone
yeah,
control.
you do. Yeah, you do. Here,
Oh, I do?
now go down to the bottom next to your camera and microphone controls, and click on the Stop Screen Share button. Okay.
Yeah.
So now
I don't see any controls until I stop my screen share. Then I can see my controls again.
Okay. So now I'm going to kill my own camera, and now Patrick is there on my presentation.
Ah.
So that's how
Well,
to do that. So
Will your presentation work right now? If you turn it
yeah,
on?
sure it
With
will.
me there.
Yeah.
some rule and some
Yeah.
limit must be set.
So
Hmm.
so that's how it's done. So if somebody wants to come into your stream and do a little presentation, there are a number of ways to have them be the one at the bottom. Now I almost sort of think that there has to be a way for us both to be displayed.
I haven't
down
seen
there.
that yet.
Yeah,
I haven't seen that yet.
Yeah, I haven't either. So, well, you know what? It's beta right now, so who knows how that's going to work.
Yeah.
But learning some more of the functionality of this, and this has some fair amount of versatility to it. It can be a fairly robust presentation if you have it all
depending on
planned
what
out.
someone wants, depending on what they want to do. But I mean, it's going to do most of what someone would want to do on a show, right?
I would
multiple
think
guests,
so. Well,
have a presentation. You know,
so
how many things do you want to do on a show?
right, exactly. Well, here, consider the Joe Rogan podcast. He has two cameras there, and occasionally they put a pop out or a picture in picture in the screen showing what they're showing on a big screen in the back
Yeah.
that both of the participants are looking at.
Yeah.
And that's really about it. Actually, they have two cameras, and then they have a wide shot where they're sitting at the table and you can see both of them.
Yeah.
But basically, most of the time, it's either one camera or the other. And so and he's a multi-million-dollar operator, so there's no reason why, if the substance of your show is good,
Right.
then you can compete with anybody.
He doesn't even have a long intro or anything. He's got like a 3-second intro with a funny monkey
Right.
thing on there.
Oh yeah.
Right. It's really not much at all.
Yeah. And listen, I reference Scott Adams a lot because I'm a regular viewer, and he basically just starts his up. It's just he's firing up the camera and the stream starts, and he's starts into his spiel. And it's basically you're just sitting down with somebody talking about the day's news or whatever. It doesn't have to be elaborate.
And he doesn't have guests, I don't think, does he?
No, he doesn't even show anything. If he shows you a camera, a picture or something, he's showing you on his phone. And he could easily load those things up. But I'm assuming he's just not that techie and doesn't want to make things any more complicated than it is. For a while,
I guess he's known.
I'm sorry?
I guess he's known to some extent. He has a name as a cartoonist.
Oh, yeah.
So
I mean, there's
a
at least 1,000 people or more watching every morning. I mean, could you imagine? And he literally does it every day.
What time is his show on?
Including Christmas, 7 a.m.
Really?
Yeah, 7 a.m. on YouTube. Just Scott Adams. Coffee with Scott Adams is what it is. And yeah,
well,
it's entertaining and informative, and he's an intelligent guy. But what I'm saying is that he's using this exact software too, by the way.
Yeah.
Rumble Studio, and easy to do, available to anybody. Very cool.
Yeah, I like it.
Well, thanks, Patrick, for helping me out, and
no problem.
And we'll
hope this is useful to somebody.
Yeah,
Gonna watch it.
It should be. All right.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.